Let me ask you a question. Who is Peter Parker's true love? A redhead supermodel, a female vigilante who has gray hair and is really hot, or a cute blonde? So let's go over the three of them individually, starting with Black Cat. Black Cat is a thief who has bad luck superpowers. She and Spider-Man have been confirmed to sleep with each other. So there's that. Black Cat definitely cares for Spider-Man. She definitely had feelings for Spider-Man. But I don't think she's the one because of one thing. She's in love with Spider-Man, but she's not in love with Peter Parker. When Peter Parker revealed his identity, Black Cat started being afraid and disgusted. But when Peter Parker puts on his mask, she suddenly falls in love with Spider-Man. That's right, Black Cat is apparently more attracted to a mask than a human face. I honestly don't know if it's sad that she's more attracted to the mask. Bottom line, Black Cat and Spider-Man are great together only because of lust. They like each other, but in terms of physically, not emotionally. Now let's go over to Gwen Stacy. Gwen was Peter's first love. They first met each other in college, and Peter was attracted to her because she wanted to be a scientist like him. She and Peter Parker went on a date, and Gwen was Peter's first true love. However, she was kidnapped by the Green Goblin because the Green Goblin banged her, and Peter accidentally killed her. Gwen's death led to Peter Parker and Mary Jane going closer, which caused Spider-Man fans to debate who is Peter's true love. Fans argue that if Gwen was alive, then she would have been Peter's true love and replaced Mary Jane. For me, Gwen Stacy sounds right, except for one thing. She cheated on Peter Parker with Norman Osbon. Now, she didn't know Norman Osbon was Spider-Man's enemy, but she still cheated on him. To top it off, she didn't even tell Peter that she gave birth to kids. Sin's past is obviously bad, but whatever. I honestly wish Sin's past never existed. The point is, if Gwen was Peter's true love, then she wouldn't have cheated on Peter Parker. Peter Parker and Gwen were not on a break, they were still in a relationship and Gwen cheated on Peter. Sure, she planned to tell Peter, but by then it was too late. People say Norman Osbon used chemicals to make Gwen Stacy attracted to him, except the problem was that Norman didn't even know that Gwen was Spider-Man's girlfriend. Norman lost his memories when he banged Gwen. For me, sure, Gwen Stacy has interests in science and can debate with Peter Parker, but the fact that she cheated on Peter kind of brings me down. If someone is your true love, then I don't think they would cheat on you. Now, we go to Mary Jane Watson. In my opinion, Mary Jane Watson is Peter Parker's true love. The reason is that Spider-Man can rely on Black Cat for superheroes, and Peter Parker likes Gwen because of her intelligence. But when I see Peter with Mary Jane, it feels that Peter truly loves her because of her personality. Mary Jane asks Peter why does he need her when he can do all of these crazy things and team up with Captain America. Peter explains that he does all of these things because of Mary Jane. When he's tired and wants to give up, he remembers Mary Jane. Mary Jane gives him the strength and will to succeed, and he needs her in his life because she supports him emotionally. Mary Jane doesn't love just Spider-Man like Black Cat. Mary Jane doesn't love just Peter Parker like Gwen Stacy. Mary Jane loves both Spider-Man and Peter Parker. There's a scene where drunk Mary Jane wants to have sex with Peter Parker, but Peter Parker politely declines, saying it wouldn't feel right to bang Mary Jane when she's half-conscious and wants the timing to be right. Instead of throwing a fit, Mary Jane agrees. There was also a scene where Peter Parker is on an airplane to fight bad guys in a different country, and a super hot airplane waitress tries to bang Peter Parker. Does he give in to his lust and cheat on Mary Jane? Nope, he webs himself a barrier and tells the waitress to slide the food through the webs. Unlike Gwen, Peter could have just slept with this airplane waitress and not tell Mary Jane. But he doesn't, not because Mary Jane might find out, but because he truly loves her. If you reject a super hot person not because your girlfriend/boyfriend would find out, but because you truly love them, then it's true love in my opinion. There's also a scene where Mary Jane and Peter have sex, and instead of Peter just bragging that he has a hot wife, he admires Mary Jane's personality and says she keeps him whole. Spider-Man was attracted to Black Cat because she's hot and she's a crime fighter. Peter Parker was attracted to Gwen Stacy because of her intelligence. But Peter Parker/Spider-Man loves Mary Jane because of her personality, even though she is not a crime fighter or smart. Peter Parker starts talking about Gamma, while Mary Jane is falling asleep, and he still loves her despite of that. I honestly think that's true love in my opinion. And if you're a true Spider-Man fan, then tell me about Spider-Man's mom and dad. And if you don't know, then go watch the video on my channel.